Hi, Vickie Crystalline here. So let's take a couple deep breaths so we can balance. One more time. One more time. So funny, I see an ape. So beautiful, standing in a doorway. Wow. So my guides have been bringing me forward so much information. I want to bring it forward. It's like the pieces have been connecting in. It's just so beautiful. So in the beginning of time, we're at the time of the ending of this, where we started this at the beginning, eons ago, and this time we made it that our physical bodies are going to make the transmutation with Gaia, new Gaia. So what they've been showing me is that for thousands of years, Gaia has been pregnant. And we've been going through our lessons and learning and growing and expanding. And they showed me in 2012, it was an accelerated process of us getting ready for the birth, for the separation of the two planets. And feel this in your body. So they were showing me that the lower vibrational planet, and there's a higher vibrational planet, and there's going to be a birth and a death, and there's going to be a complete separation. Now they are showing me that there will be a lifeline, and they keep telling me like 3 to 6 years. So whatever that means, that'll all show. But in the separation of the planets, as you're rising to your vibration, you'll go to the higher vibration. Those who are choosing to stay asleep will go to the lower vibration planet. Now, on the lower planet, it could look like a lot of people died. So it's great how they're setting up this corona because they really don't know how it's going to play out. I feel that. So, but as we're multidimensional beings, I don't feel that anybody's going to be missing from any part. So, because there's a part of you somewhere inside of you that is that playing in that, that darkness. Somewhere it's playing in that darkness in your multiverse. So, and it's so funny because I feel like that's part of the lifeline. And yeah, it's just so beautiful. So, yeah, it's beautiful. Wow, it just takes my breath away, actually. So, as we're birthing, as Gaia is birthing and separating over this next 4 weeks, a couple years ago, I had channeled about let me bring it forward. They're clearing me. Oy, selenete. A radiation. A radiation that is carried on new Gaia. And I was bringing forward that, it's hitting the earth. And it is because it's part of new Gaia. And it helps with the consciousness. It makes everything more aware. This is not a bad radiation. It's part of us. It enlightens our DNA. It's part of our DNA. So I keep getting hits that in the transition of in the December event, that there's going to be like a green hue in the atmosphere for the world, and there is no fear here for that. That is the they're saying that that is the heightened state of the separation, and so it's going to go out throughout both worlds and heighten everybody. Man, I just feel it. So if you see a green hue in the atmosphere, do not have any fear about this. Even if the government or whatever is telling you to fear this, there's no fear in any of this. And maybe you see another color, but for me, I feel like green is the color that's going to be shown. So as we're going through this separation, I'm really feeling it for this month I feel this like hermit stage, like just really, getting in tune with myself and really grounding in the energies of what's coming forward for the next 4 weeks, because I feel like they are groundbreaking. So as our energies are shifting, I don't feel that we're really going to notice that much on the other side of this, but we'll be aware. It's like we're going to see signs of it, but I don't feel our illusion being that much difference, but we're gonna be very aware. And we're in the place that we have been preparing through this 2012 to through 2020. The grid workers, which I am and you are too if you're watching this, the grid workers, we have been, as we've been coming into our own light, it is setting up the grid, and it's closing the gap of all those timelines that was before, all the past. And I feel, and it's so funny because I can feel it right now. There's a clearing state that's going to happen to all of us. Like, we're not going to remember those stories. Like, they're going into the Akashic records. Nothing is ever lost, but it's like we need to go clear forward. So if you're having moments where you just don't feel like you're anything, tap into that. Tap into that. That energy is clearing, and I can feel it moving forward. And this radiation, we've been taught that radiation bad. This is not a bad radiation. This is a love. It's an igniting. It is carried on New Gaia. On New Gaia, this radiation is a source of our energy, of our power, of our connection. It heightens everything, everything. So as we're stepping forward into this new way of being, really ground in your energy, stay present in your body. Because there's nothing to do. All we have to do is stay present in our body and ground in the energy and do it. Do that. If you want to do something, do that. So we got powerful times coming ahead of us. There is no fear here at all. So I send love to all of you. I send love to all of you. If you are ready for an attunement, email me. May you all be blessed. Happy Thanksgiving.